Alright guys, so I'm sad to tell you, but in the last two videos that I recorded for Panthers franchise, both of the videos, you know how I record on my Xbox and stuff? Well, I pressed record and my USB literally did not record any of the gameplay on, Madden 24 while I was recording the videos. So basically all of the gameplay for those videos are down the drain. So you didn't basically see me draft these players and sign all these free agents, and it's all a really big mess. So I'm gonna try to make it up to you guys for these next two episodes for Madden 24 franchise, for Panthers specifically. I'm basically just gonna record gameplay of me just scrolling through the menus like right now, and just going through all the players that I picked up. So it's definitely not obviously original, because the original gameplay is lost. It's nowhere to be found. Like, I cannot find my original gameplay, so that kind of sucks. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and record a whole new snippet of 17 minutes of just regular, me scrolling through the menus of Madden, because I can't make it up any else, because I can't just redo it, because I already simmed. I already went through free agency. I already went through the NFL draft and stuff. So that definitely sucks. Sorry about that. But in the next 3 episodes, so after this one and the next one, so in the next episode, it should be good to go. Hopefully my USB can actually record my videos properly now. If not, I'm gonna have to buy a new one, obviously, but hopefully it is good for the next couple of episodes. But for this one and the next one, I'm gonna have to have a whole new recording, so it's definitely gonna be pretty jank, but hopefully you guys are okay with it. But again, I couldn't do anything about that. I wish I could just redo everything so you guys can see me draft the players and stuff. You'll hear the original audio, like you'll hear me going through the menus and stuff in the original audio. You just won't see the original gameplay, which really sucks. But this rarely happens. The last time this happened was probably like a year and a half ago, so it rarely happens, but when it does happen, it sucks. And especially in a moment like this, where I was waiting 4 months to get this stuff done, to get to the off season, it just happened. So anyways, hope you guys are okay with that, and let's get on to the video. Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. And in this video, I'm gonna be going over the playoffs and going over who can actually win the Super Bowl in Panthers franchise. Now, before I get more into this video, I do want to say thank you guys for all of the support on the channel. Means a lot. So again, thank you guys very much for that. And obviously, if you guys watched last episode, you guys know that we unfortunately lost against the Eagles. The Eagles were just a way better team than us. I mean, literally, we had 0 seconds in the pocket, so we could not deliver the ball to anyone on our team. But either way, let's move past that, because now we can focus on who wins the Super Bowl. We could focus on free agency, and most importantly, the NFL draft, because this team needs to be upgraded a whole lot during free agency if we want to be able to have a chance to win the Super Bowl next year, hopefully. But yeah, this year was not our year, which is fine. It was only our first year anyways. It's not that big of a deal. But let's get into the divisional round. So we got the Chiefs and the Ravens. We got the Bengals and the Dolphins. We got the Niners and the Eagles. And we got the Cowboys, my favorite team, against the 8-1 Chicago Bears. So let's get into it now. My predictions, I'd go with the Chiefs, Dolphins, Niners, and Cowboys, but let's see. So let me send the week, and let's see who made it to the championship round of the playoffs. All right, guys, so the Ravens ended up beating the Chiefs by 1 point. What a game. The Dolphins end up beating the Bengals, all right, 27-21. The Eagles barely beat the Niners, and the Cowboys destroy the Chicago Bears. So basically, every playoff game was extremely close, only winning by 6 or less, except the Cowboys and the Bears game, because the Bears are 8-1. I mean, the fact that they even made the playoffs is crazy. Despite them also even winning a playoff game, there's just no way that they would be the Cowboys, because the Cowboys are so good in simulation. But in the championship round, we have the Dolphins and the Ravens versus the Cowboys and the Eagles. Now, my prediction would be the Dolphins and the Cowboys, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's see who wins the championship game to see who goes up in the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is going to be the Dolphins versus the Cowboys. So the Dolphins end up pretty much destroying the Ravens, and the Cowboys kind of, they didn't destroy the Eagles, but they won by a decent margin. So now it's the Cowboys versus the Dolphins, and this is my dream Super Bowl matchup, because if the Cowboys aren't playing, the second team that I would root for always is the Dolphins, because I do live in Florida. So hopefully the Dolphins can do some good stuff in real life as well as the Cowboys. But the Cowboys are obviously my main team. The Cowboys are my favorite team, and they will always be. So I am rooting for the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl, and hopefully this can actually happen in real life. But it's probably not, because we lost a bunch of key players, and especially Tony Pollard, Tyron Smith. It's just, we're not going to win, all right? So that kind of sucks. Is what it is, though. But the Cowboys barely beat the Dolphins in the Super Bowl. That game was close. 17-14, a super, like, low-scoring, probably a boring Super Bowl. LVE ends up winning Super Bowl MVP, which is interesting. MVP is Mahomes. Coach of the Year, Kyle Shanahan. And Offensive Player of the Year, my man, Chuba Hubbard. Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jonathan Mingo. So 2 Panthers, that's nice. And Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to the Lions, Jack Campbell. So very interesting year. Yeah, I guess it is what it is. Fortunately, we could not make the Super Bowl, but let's also look at the retirements. Let's see who retired. Okay, there's some pretty big guys, including Cam Hayward, Cam Jordan, 2 Cams. Whoa. Who else is kind of big? Oh no! Henry Anderson, our defensive tackle, retires. That sucks. Aaron Rodgers retires. Okay. Trent Williams, Calais Campbell, Mostert, Cordero. Let's see for the Panthers. Let's see who we had retire. And it's only 1 person. All right, that's not bad. Okay, I'll take it. Now, hopefully our team is still kind of intact after this year. Let's see what players we have to upgrade, though. Chuba gets 2 upgrades. Okay. Let me put, I guess, elusive, right? Just put as many elusive upgrades as possible. Sorry for the audio thing. And, yeah, we'll just keep on putting elusive on him. I want him to be more agile and faster and everything. And he does move up to superstar development. Very, very nice. If we do go to progression history, he did get superstar dev because of offensive player of the year. And running back of the year also as well gave him some XP. So now this man is a superstar development player. That's cool. In terms of abilities, honestly, his abilities are kind of mid right now because he's a low overall. So we'll just put spin cycle and goal line back because those are the 2 best abilities there. Jonathan Mingo, definitely slot, right? He's going to be our slot wide receiver for the rest of the franchise most likely. So I want him to be as good of a slot guy as possible. And that'll move him up to an 82 overall. Hopefully superstar dev. And he does have superstar dev. Nice. And he got that because of offensive rookie of the year. And in terms of abilities, he has literally no good abilities at all. So we'll just put, I guess, matchup nightmare, but really nothing good there. And everyone else here is pretty mid, so I'm just going to not worry about them. I'll just auto upgrade them. And we'll move on to the re-sign players period. And let's see who we have to re-sign. Now, I could have sworn we've already re-signed the majority of players that we need to, bring back to our team. But there still is a couple players that we need to bring back. So let's go ahead and let's check that right now. And players ready to negotiate. And JC Horn, yeah, of course, we're going to accept his option. And who else? Okay, AVT, Jeremy Chin. All right, so this is where it gets interesting, guys. So what we're going to do is we are going to be trading a bunch of players right now. A bunch of players that have expiring contracts that I don't want to keep on the team, we're getting rid of. So the majority of our wide receivers are gone. Baker's going to be gone as well. But we do need to bring back AVT. Oh, it's a 5th-year option. Never mind. But Jeremy Chin, we do need to bring back, obviously. So we'll put honestly, just a 7-year deal. Because we know he's going to be on the team for the rest of the franchise. So let's just max it out pretty much. Let's give him the deal that he wants. And he is going to be back, which is nice. The rest of the players are obviously not going to be coming back. Because they don't need to be back. So I'm just going to basically trade them pretty much right now. Because I don't want to just lose these players for nothing. I do want to go ahead and trade them. But before we do that, let's look at our team and let's see how it's looking right now. So, offensively, our O-line is fine except center. Hayden Hurst is actually up to star. Okay, that's cool. So, he's up to star dev, but he regressed quite a lot. Adam Thielen is obviously still normal. Alright, so our receivers are yikes. Yeah, they're not good. Defensively, okay, so JC Horn is up to X Factor if he hasn't already had that. Josh Allen, Derek Brown, okay. Ryan Burns, Dante okay, yeah, so our defense is pretty much the same. Oh, wait, no, it's not the same. Wait, Shaq Thompson went up to Superstar Dev, right? He must have, yeah, so he just got it. Okay, we'll take that. In terms of his abilities, I do want to put some different abilities on him. Definitely Deflator. Actually, no, because we're not going to be playing with him. Oh, yeah, no, we're not. Under pressure is a fine ability, but we could probably get something better. Maybe no outsiders is a good ability. So that's going to be his ability. So he's good. So yeah, so we're definitely going to go ahead and we're going to trade some of these wide receivers on our team that we just don't need anymore. So DJ Chark, Laviska, Adam Thielen, they're going to be gone. Like literally, they're going to be gone off this team because I just don't need them. And the rest, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me cook up some trades. Alright guys, so we ended up making a trade with the Arizona Cardinals. So we're sending Baker Mayfield, Adam Thielen, Laviska Shenault, a 2024 first round pick, which was I think pick 20 something, a 2026 second, and a 2026 7th round pick for the number 1 overall pick in the NFL draft, which obviously with that pick we are going to be taking a wide receiver. We absolutely have to. We need wide receivers so badly on this team, especially now that we got rid of 2 of our quote-unquote best guys, right? So now we have the number 1 overall pick, but I still need 1 more first round pick so I could feel satisfied. And yeah, we're just gonna keep on cooking up more trades, but for now that's a good trade. So now let's go ahead, let's look at our team, let's see how it's looking. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. As let's go to just lineup, let's see what's going on. So alright, so this is how the team's going to end up looking like. Obviously, you know, our wide receiver situation is very bad except Jonathan Mingo. And we're still going to obviously be fixing a lot of that stuff up right now. So I'm not really too worried about that. But I still need another first round pick because there's a offensive lineman that I do want to go ahead and take. So we're going to have to figure something out right now about that. Alright guys, so I think that this is going to be our last trade. It's going to end up being Tristan Ebner, DJ Chark, and Austin Corbett to the Washington Commanders and our 2026 first round pick for, I believe, the number 11 pick. So honestly, looking good right now. Now we have 2 first round picks. We still have our second round pick, I believe, and I think a couple 4th, 3rds, and 5th. So honestly, I think this is going to be probably it. We don't need Tristan Ebner. We're not going to need DJ Chark or Austin Corbett because we're going to be drafting an O-lineman. And DJ Chark, we couldn't extend him anyway, so it is what it is there. But now let's look at our lineup. I mean, we're just getting rid of a ton of players, but I think that it's going to be fine because we're going to be drafting good. And hopefully we can actually land some pretty good players. Obviously, you know, receivers are looking so bad right now. Terrace Marshall and Jonathan Mingo are our best options, but like I said, we're going to fix that. And maybe there's even some studs during free agency. I don't know. But what I do know is now we can actually advance to free agency. And let's see. So we're advancing to free agency. Let's see who's going to be in here. Hopefully there is some good players. That'd be nice. And, okay. Amari Cooper, Mike Williams, Brandon Scherf, Michael Pierce, Geno Stone, Mitch Morse. All right. So this is good. This is actually really good. All right, so there's a bunch of really solid free agents in here. Let me show you guys my draft board so I can kind of show you guys who I actually want to go ahead and pick up. So let's go to prospects and let's go to favorites. So these are the 4 guys that I want. So Charlie Lumen is the O-lineman that I'd moved to center. Obviously, he looks freaking amazing. I mean, look at that. Freaking great, elite. Like, yeah, this guy's going to be really good. Even A's across the board pretty much, almost like he's going to be really good. Cordell Gary, I know he's short and his attributes don't look good, but he's fast. And oh my god, this guy ran a 4.3. Okay, yeah, I definitely have to draft him. But the reason why I favorited him is because it said he had great to elite speed. And usually when you see a 5'8 wide receiver and it says great to elite speed, they're going to run extremely quick. And that seems to be the case of Cordell Gary. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to draft him day 3. Dom Johnson is the guy who we're going to draft with our first pick. He's 6'4", so that's cool. He also is pretty athletic, I would say. Obviously, you know, he is 6'4", so he's not going to be running freaking a 4.24, but 4.42 is fine for 6'4". He has A catch in traffic, he has A release, C catching, C deep route running. He honestly looks pretty solid, so I feel like he's the best, you know, receiver in this class. And Bobby Royal is a defensive tackle that I was looking at, and the reason why I favorited him is because he's an amazing athlete. I mean, look at that. Second in terms of a 40-yard dash for a DT. all top 5s across the board except the bench press, which is fine. I mean, he looks really good. I'm trying to draft the best athletes possible. So we got the O-line fixed up, so we don't need to sign an O-lineman, so that's fine. We got the wide receivers filled up semi, right? We're gonna get 2 guys, and then a defensive tackle. So honestly, what we're trying to look for is a safety and some like kind of filler, I guess you would say, as I clicked the wrong button. Some filler wide receivers that we're not really going to use, but they're just there for depth, I would say. So let's go ahead, let's see what wide receivers are available. Alright guys, so the final trade that we made is we're getting rid of Hayden Hurst, Xavier Woods, a 2026 5th and a 6th rounder for Cole Kmet, which is honestly a fine deal. He is star development 83 overall, so I'll be happy to add him on the Carolina Panthers. I think he's going to do really good for us because, honestly, Hayden Hurst is just way too low of an overall. I mean, this guy's a 75 overall, and he's regressing every single year. And you guys are probably wondering, well, why am I getting rid of Xavier Woods? Well, if you guys look at the players that I'm actually targeting during free agency, you would understand because I'm getting Marcus May, hopefully, Marquez Valdes-Scantling, I'll just say MVS, and DeMarcus Robinson. But before we advance the week, I do want to make sure because I don't know if I need extra corners. So let me go ahead and let me see the depth chart. Let me see if I need to maybe sign 1 corner. And okay, so honestly, we do not need to sign another corner, so that's fine. So honestly, yeah, this is pretty much how the team's gonna look. I'm gonna try to sign like a super bad, backup defensive tackle, just so I could have him on the team for, a little bit of depth. So we're gonna do that right now, and we'll sim free agency, and hopefully we can actually get these players that I want, because I need our team to get better every single year. So honestly, we're just gonna sign the guy that has the most interest in us. That's not too good because we are signing a defensive tackle during the draft. They're not signing, but we are drafting one, and we'll just get one more just in case. Malcolm Roach, whatever. He is young and he's from Texas, so that's cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We signed all the players that we need to sign. Now, let's go ahead, let's sim free agency, and let's see if we got all these players. Mainly, I want Marcus May. I need Marcus May, and then I would like MVS. Those are the 2 guys that I want the most. If I could get all of them, that would be nice, but I don't know for sure. But let's just hope we did. Let's just hope that we got who we wanted to get. And hey, if we got all of them, that'd be nice. But I don't know if we're going to be able to get all of them, because that's kind of the problem. Is, yeah, they have decently high interest in us, but did some team jump in front of us during this offseason? I don't know. But it does kind of suck that this thing's taking like 5 hours. Okay, thank you very much. Let's go ahead. Let's see our lineup, and let's see who we got. Come on, please. Please tell me we got MVS. And we did. All right, perfect. So we got MVS. We got DeMarcus Robinson, so that's cool. So, all right, we'll take that. Offensively, it's the same. And defensively, we did get Marcus May, which is good. We got Marcus May, and we got both of the defensive tackles. So now before we get into this draft, I'm just going to rearrange the lineup, and we'll put Marcus May at free safety, and we'll do a couple other changes. Hold up. Alright guys, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe channel if you guys already haven't. And before we end off the video, I do want to mention to you guys, so in the next episode of Panthers franchise, it is going to be the NFL draft. So this is how the team's looking now, but obviously once we finish off the draft, we're going to have a bunch of new players on our team, and our team's going to look hopefully even better. But yeah, we did some pretty good pickups. We got Cole Kmet, which is really good. We needed a new tight end, and I just didn't have any space to draft a tight end. So we'll take Cole Kmet. That's nice. We got some extra wide receiving depth just in case, our young rookies get hurt. So that's cool. Chuba, Mingo went up. That's cool as well. And then defensively, we got Marcus May, which he is old, but he is an 81 overall star dev player. So that's fine. Shaq Thompson went up in dev. And we got some backup defensive tackles just in case, our actual guys get injured, which hopefully they don't. But honestly, our team's looking really good, especially our defense. But our offense is the one that we have to work on a little bit, especially that wide receiving core. We do need to sign another running back, so I'll probably do that. Yeah, it's going to be pretty much it for the video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'll see you guys then. Bye.